Now, you may have heard of Leap Castle before. It's considered by many to be the most haunted castle in the entire world, or at the very least, the most haunted castle in Ireland. It's been around since the 13th century and was possibly built on top of ancient druidic ceremonial grounds. Yes, let's build things on sacred grounds of the druids. That sounds like a great idea. And Leap Castle is where the O'Carroll clan resided, and they were the ruling chieftain family in the region at the time, the bigwigs. They were known for being particularly conniving and dickheadish when it came to acquiring power, so think the Lannisters, but Irish. And also, just like the Lannisters, they were willing to do just about anything to be sitting on that high horse, including, but not limited to, killing your own brother, who's a priest, while he's holding a mass for other members of your family by stabbing him with a sword and leaving him to bleed out at the altar. The chapel where the brother was killed is now known as the Bloody Chapel, how appropriate, but you may be surprised to know that this isn't the worst of the O'Carrolls' long list of committed atrocities. But apparently, Leap Castle's violent history wasn't enough for later owners, who just had to make the place a little bit creepier than it already was. So in 1659, the O'Carroll family finally loses charge of the castle, and it eventually passes into the hands of Jonathan Charles Darby and his wife Mildred. And Mildred was very into the occult, and some say that she is responsible for awakening or unleashing a creature that she referred to as It. It carries the sweet stench of decaying flesh or sulfur and is part sheep, part decaying human, 100% terrifying. Bah! Several visitors and even Mildred herself documented their encounters with this creature and said that it has gray or bluish skin, with most of its body covered in gray or black sheep-like wool, and on its face, where its eyes and nose should be, are just large cavities of nothingness. Its skin is half falling off, and it has swollen, drooling lips with a lower jaw that just likes to kind of like hang low. And it appears to be human, but it was so grotesque and unsettling that it is wretchedly inhuman at the same time. So is it a human? Is it a sheep, or is it something else entirely?